Frank Bailey. Let's go. Yeah, make it look easy. Hey, stand up guy, boom, 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for me. I never switched up, no change in me. The only thing changing this season, you go against me, then you know that you tweaking, okay? Cause baby, I'm him, I be on 10. Two-stepping in the party, I do not dance. Watch how I move, make it look easy. Counting up wins, that's part of the plan. Blackmail, taking up my haters a CC. That can't fail, all my victories will repeat. I'm knee deep, need a dub, best that you seek me. I'm too sick, yeah, I know I make it look easy. Yeah, tell them don't try to play me. Yeah, I'm drippy on the daily. They can never count me out, I know. They can never count me out, I know I make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know I make it look easy. Too smooth, I make it look easy. I know we make it look easy. Make it look. I know. Love, shoot my shot, better play up. Make it look easy, that's a layup. Bad man. Why they wanna be like me, a sad man? Too wavy, swallow your pride. All of my guys, call them, they slide. They will oblige. Called them, I told them, you playing with me. Now look, all of them starting to riot. Whoa, huh. When I'm in your city, it's magic. When I'm all in my bag, it gets tragic. When I see what I want, gotta have it. I can't let up, they made me a savage. I can't slow down my foot on the gas, yeah. Going way up from where I was last year. I'ma make it look easy, that's it. I know God got me, he got my back. These blessings falling in my life.
Okay. This so far. Okay. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. This so far. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. Far. Okay, yeah. This so far. Ain't got time for the smoke. Set it on fire. Young king on the rise.
What is going on, everybody? The New York Yankees, baby. Oh, man, they just keep it going, don't they? The Yankees pick up something called a little bit of a W.
Ball game over. Yankees
little bit of a
win.
W.
The Yankees win.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
And you know how sweet it is, too, that it's the Houston Astros that we beaten down for the second game in a row. And look, I'm not even here to really, I don't care about shitting on Houston, but I just want to say this. That team really looks like ass. Like, I don't see them recovering.
They look
I don't
pretty
know
rough.
if they got injuries or what, but like everybody coming out the pen looks like ass. I mean, they just look like a mess over there.
I mean, they're missing Javier and I think Framber.
Okay. So,
But the bullpen looks like crap. I mean, yeah, offense isn't hidden. So, yeah, they don't look great. Outside of Tucker, who can't stop homering against us in the first inning. But
that's regular, you know.
Five straight for the Yanks, baby. 5 straight wins.
Come on, man. Who are these guys? And by the way, too, matter of fact, let me hold it because I want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about this anyway. We got to start with the man, Carlos Rodón. He made the outing today. 6 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. Of course, his line looked better when it was at 6, but I'll be honest with you, I don't fault Aaron Boone for, trying to let his horse work a little bit, trying to sneak another inning. I don't blame him there. I have no problem with that. Rodón was gassed. You could kind of tell he was leaving pitches up in the zone.
Yeah.
Didn't have his sharpness. But what do you make after that horrible outing in Baltimore? What do you make about Rodón today?
Man, velo was around 93, 94. Occasionally it was 95, 97, which was nice to see on occasion. So he's got it in his back pocket. Looks like he's not trying to bring that all game, which is kind of what I wanted to see from him. But, if he's going to have that sharp slider that he had today and he can get up to 95 and nibble on some corners, he's going to have a lot of success. Yep. And this is one of his best starts of the year. He got pretty deep into the game. Ran out of gas there, like you said. But, man, his stuff looked really, really good. If you follow the Pitching Ninja on Twitter, he's got a bunch of Rodón sliders on there, striking out a bunch of Astros. That slider was probably the best slider he's had all season. And hopefully he can keep it up. I mean, that was a good start, good rebound from the Baltimore series. And the offense backed him up. So a lot of good things today.
No doubt about it, man. And my one take that I'll ask you also, do you think that as the weather continues to warm, do you think then you'll kind of see that ball coming out at the typical 95, 96, and then pumping it up to the 97, 98? I do feel like he's a little hesitant still with the fastball, because there's a couple of counts where you're sitting there going, bro, you're up by 5. Throw the damn fastball on the 1-2. What do we, I get you got a really good slider. I understand that. But you're up big, bro. Like the one that he hit Diaz with the ball in the dirt. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? It's the leadoff guy. You're up by 5. Throw a damn fastball 97. Let him hit it.
Yeah,
he's late
aggressive
on all of them.
Right.
So it just doesn't seem like he's there. But do you see that possibly being a thing during the summertime, that he's kind of rearing back more?
It's very possible. Warm weather, your shoulder loosens up a little bit. You got a little bit of sweat on your fingers, so you got a better grip on the ball. It's very possible he could have a higher average velocity when it gets warmer. Today it was as low as 92 and it was as high as 97. So there's a pretty big range there. Yeah. It seems like he's digging when he has 2 strikes and he wants to elevate a fastball or get a fastball by a guy. He's getting up to 96, 97. This year we've seen it as high as 99. So it just depends on the day, I guess. But I would love to see that average fastball be 95 instead of 92. The ball Tucker hit was middle, and it was 93. So if you're going to cruise at that 92, 93, 94 range, you got to hit your spots, because that middle 93 is basically batting practice guys these days. 100%. So, but yeah, overall, he made one mistake. He adjusted. He was going after guys. His slider looked fantastic. He was attacking the strike zone, and he put together a quality start. So I'm like you said, I'm not really reading much into his ending there before he got pulled, because he was clearly out of gas. Letting him start the 7th, try to save some bullpen a little bit, but overall, really, really good start, and very positive rebound from the Baltimore start.
Yeah, and let me just say again, I do not mind that move from Aaron Boone, with it being, with Cole being out, he kind of is your horse. I mean, he's getting paid like that. So why not? I don't have an issue with that. But he does improve the 3-2. ERA goes to 3.56 on the season. Caleb Ferguson came in and looked good, gets 2 outs. Victor Gonzalez gives up a home run to Jeremy Pena. I think Pena thought he got off the end of the bat and it just kept going.
Yeah,
and then ended up getting out there. And then Ian Hamilton, still struggling a bit. It's funny to say that when he has a 2.89 ERA, but he is certainly still struggling a bit. 1 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 K for him. It is what it is, man. What are you going to do? But I hope Hamilton just gets hot. I feel like command is his issue right now. A lot of pitches up in the zone. Typically, you don't see that from him. The sinker was up in the zone the entire outing. Hopefully, that's just the thing. Maybe it's a little something mechanical and he starts hitting his spots a little more.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, his velo was up to 97 today, which was pretty good. He did give up a few hits, which was unfortunate, but he did get Tucker and Rodón to end the game there. 2 tough lefties with runners on base.
That's right.
So that was kind of a positive. It was self-inflicted jam, though, so we'd like to see him face those guys without runners on base. But did he miss a little bit of time recently from general soreness or something like that?
Yeah, I think he did. I think they sat him a couple of days because the day with Clay Holmes when he brought in what's his face, Tonkin.
Yeah,
he said he couldn't use him because he was experiencing soreness that day.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, maybe he's still working through something. Maybe he's not 100% because he doesn't look like himself. He went from a world beater to a guy who's kind of allowing a lot of base runners, giving up a lot of hits, stuff like that. Doesn't look the same. So hopefully as he gets more outings coming back from whatever he was dealing with, he kind of finds it a little bit. But overall, good to see them get out of that little jam there. Just 2 runs allowed from the bullpen. Bullpen's been fantastic all year. So hopefully that trend continues.
Yeah, no doubt about it, guys. Hit the like button for us. We got a lot of voicemails. We'll get to those momentarily. But before we do that, we got to talk about the New York Yankee offense. And man, oh man, what a showing. By the way, fans have voted. Player of the game is Juan Soto. I mean, I could completely understand why.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about 2 guys real quickly. Soto and Judge today. This is what we anticipated. This is what we hope could happen.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously not always going to happen, but look at this, man. 6 for 10, 8 RBIs, 2 home runs, and 2 doubles from Judge and Soto today. This is what we envisioned, that Manny Ortiz type. And man, oh man, did these guys come through. Here's the first bomb of the day from Soto. What is your thoughts on Soto and Judge? And Aaron Judge, 350 something or something over his last 11.
It's amazing. These are obviously two of the best players in all of baseball, and the fact that they're in the same lineup is crazy. They combined for 8 RBIs today. We scored 9 runs total. So outside of Stanton's homer, Judge and Soto did all the damage. That's probably what we're going to be relying on most of the season. Obviously, two of your best players, two of the best players in baseball, but it's nice to see Judge start to come around. His timing looks better. He's spraying the ball over the field. He smoked a double in the gap. He hit a homer. So he's covering the ball from the inside part of the plate to the outside part of the plate. It looks like his hands are on time. His stride is on time. Everything looks so much better for Judge. And in his last several games, his last 7, he's got an OPS well over 1,000. So the guy has really found it. He's found his groove. Whatever's clicked has finally completely clicked. I mean, there were kind of some moments there where he looked like he was back, and then some moments where he looked like it was slumping again, a little inconsistent, but it looks like he's all the way back now. And that is the guy we've missed. That's the 62 homer guy from 2022. And when you pair him with Juan Soto, who's probably, in my opinion, I don't care what Ohtani's doing, Juan Soto is the best pure hitter in all of baseball.
I agree.
As soon as Ohtani goes to the playoffs and he hits in the playoffs and he has a 900 OPS in the playoffs and wins a world championship, then he could be on the same platform as Juan Soto. But Juan Soto's early 20s and he's already won a World Series. He's hitting the playoffs. He's hitting like 330 something right now. He's the most pure, solid, slump-proof bat in the lineup, in any lineup in all of baseball, in my opinion.
No question about
it. I'll take him toe-to-toe against anybody. But this is the offense we envisioned. This is the Milwaukee offense we wanted to see against Baltimore. Hopefully they can keep it going tomorrow, and they got kind of a tough stretch to end this month, so they're going to need to keep hitting.
Facts, no doubt about it. Guys, hit that like button for us. You know, we talked about Soto and Judge. You guys want to see a cock rocket? Look at this. Watch this. Look at this. You don't even see the fucking ball. You don't see the baseball.
What a piss rod. Nobody in the second deck right there is expecting a ball to almost take their head off.
Is it piss rocket or cock rocket?
Piss rod, cock. I mean, all of the above.
Piss rocket, and I'm sitting here saying cock rocket like an idiot.
Cock shot, piss rock.
Cock
call
shot.
it whatever you
there
want.
You go. Look at that cock shot. That's
call
kind of weird.
Whatever
you
want.
Little ditty over here. But that ball was. All right, put it like this is another ditty. That ball was absolutely creamed. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
That ball was stroked.
That ball was stroked.
Hey, yo.
And let me tell you something, man. This dude right here. Look, G's going to do this every now and then. Nobody's expecting Stanton to be this guy to carry the offense anymore.
Right.
But look, I mean, you say this a lot. You look up, he's hitting 228 with a 758 OPS. I mean, you know, how much more do you want from, what is he, 34 years old? Stanton's 34 with badass 34. Knees. How much more, you know what I mean? Seriously, though. How much more do you want from him? You know, he's doing his thing.
He's so streaky. And as he's aged, those streaks kind of get, those hot streaks get shorter, and the cold streaks get longer, obviously, as you get into your mid to late 30s and you play at a sport this difficult day in and day out. But he was kind of cold for a bit, and now he's getting back on the hot streak. So he's one of those guys that now he's just a guy in the lineup. He doesn't have to be the second power bat behind Judge. He doesn't have to be relied on like that. We've got Verdugo hitting. We've got Soto hitting. We've got guys contributing. So you don't have to rely on a Stanton to be the 59, 58 homer guy he was in Miami behind Aaron Judge anymore, which is great. This is the lineup depth that we've needed for a long time. But especially with Gleyber struggling really, really badly right now and really no hope in sight, it's helpful to get some production from Stanton there. And he's smoked a couple balls the last couple of days, and you just hope he can keep it rolling. Because if you can get him, Soto, and Judge all on a hot streak together, I mean, opposing pitchers are going to have a real bad time.
Yeah, and then another guy I want to talk about today that really needed that game, needed a solid performance. Austin Wells, man. 2 doubles today, and he even smoked another ball that was another line out. He's probably been, you know, I'm never one of those guys that will come out there and go, oh my God, unlucky. But I've watched and called just about every single game this year,
Right.
and the dude has been somewhat unlucky. If you talk about a guy hitting bullets and they just
I
go right
agree.
to somebody,
Yeah.
it's happened many, many times this year. But it's nice to see him get 2 doubles. He's hitting 200 now in the season, 650 OPS. I love Austin Wells. I think Austin
Me
Wells
too,
is going to
man.
have a chance to be a really, really good player.
He's got to be in
as
there.
he matures in this league. I'm right there with you, man. This is a guy who needs those ABs.
Right.
You got to keep giving them to him. This is a very, very good player, and again, fits the Yankees really, really well.
Yeah,
really,
he's
really well.
that lefty bat you always envision hitting in Yankee Stadium and pulling the ball down the line of the short porch
Yep.
and hitting a bunch of homers.
Yep.
But what's great about him is that he can go the other way and he's willing to do it. He's not just looking to pull all the time, and I think that makes him a complete hitter, which is great to have because Rizzo does the same thing, Soto does the same thing, Verdugo does the same thing. So you got 4 lefties who are not dead pull. They can go the other way, and that puts a lot more pressure on pitchers to not only pitch them outside because they're going to go the other way willingly.
No doubt about it.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Just real quick, last 7 games for Austin Wells, he's hitting 318 with an OPS over 1,000. So the guy is finding his stroke, AO. And I just hope he gets more at bats, man. He's got 140 ABs, right? No, he's got 60. 68. Sorry, looking at the wrong number. He's got 60 ABs so far. I want him to get over 400. So we got a long way to go until he gets those, especially platooning with Trevino. But man, if he can hit when he gets the opportunities, it would be a great thing to see because we need those lefties in there.
No doubt about it. No, I was just going to respond to D-Rod here. He says, everybody that wanted Verdugo lead off isn't talking shit now. I still want Verdugo to lead off. So
he'd be a fantastic.
Yeah.
Just because he's good in the 4 hole doesn't mean he wouldn't be good in the leadoff hole
well,
too.
He's good in the 4 hole for a couple of games. Let's again, this is the same thing we said about Volpe. He had a great start as a leadoff hitter, and then it kind of went to shit, and we're like, oh, now we want to move him. Verdugo's always been a leadoff hitter. That's my thing. It's nothing against how he's performed right now. He's doing awesome.
A versatile bat.
100%. But I 100% believe that Alex Verdugo should still be the leadoff hitter on this team. Not saying they should go ahead and mix stuff up now. Maybe they want to wait till, DJ LeMayu's back. Maybe they want to wait till Jason Dominguez is potentially ready to maybe consider mixing some things up. But I will say this. Yankees right now are winning. You don't have to really change anything. Let them keep playing where they are. Let them win, and bada bing, bada boom ski.
And what's weird is he's patting his chest about Verdugo hitting cleanup on the night that he went 0 for 5 in the cleanup spot.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And look, that's always my concern with a lot of this stuff is, yes, early on, a guy may do this and that, but when it comes to just if I'm just looking at the players and the lineup, Verdugo's the best leadoff hitter possible on this club that they have right now.
I mean, he hit over 40 doubles last year, and he's a lefty. He can pull it down the line. It's the prototypical, you might be up 1-0 after he has his first at bat of the game kind of situation because he might smoke one over the fence.
Yep.
He might punch a double in the gap, and then you got Juan Soto or Aaron Judge coming up. So, I mean, he fits in a lot of different places in this lineup. I mean, when you have lineup depth, that's a good problem to have a bat like him.
Exactly.
That you can put lead off. You can hit him 4th. You can hit him 6th or 7th. And you're not going to worry about his production. So it's great that he's hitting 4. If he can keep it up, awesome.
Yeah, no doubt about it, guys. And before we get into your favorite time of the show, which is, of course, voicemails, we got to say who our champ of the chat is. And it is the one, the only Bernard.
Let's go. The Sandman.
Look, it's got to go to Bernard. Look, man, I told people the champ of the chat, I could be bribed, okay, for the champ of the chat. But when it's good things done for our community, it's hard not to give it. Bernard gifted 50 memberships today.
Sheesh.
So if you do that, I'm sorry. You got to be the champ of the chat.
MVP.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how do you not win champ? That would be a disgrace not to win champ of the chat on that. Like, what kind of person would I be to
and he'll be there.
award that?
He'll be there again in September. For those of you that missed the first event, be there September 14th. Shake Bernard's hand. He is a classy guy. He's fantastic. Awesome guy. He knows his Yankees. He's a spirited fan, just like the rest of us, and he fits in with his community perfectly. It's a seamless fit for him to be in part of this community. So be there in September. Shake Bernard's hand and say thank you for the membership if you got one from him.
Facts. No doubt about it. Well, guys, it is your time of the show right now. Let's get right into voicemails. I think there's going to be a lot of excitement today. Let's find out.
Oh, yeah. Should be.
Pete Kyle Miller here. Top of the seventh. Yankees up 8-1. Looks like we're going to get another win against the Astros.
Yeah.
You bet your ass we did.
Rodón looks great. And the lineup looks great, except for Gleyber still. Judge is starting to get it going. And, so we should get this one tonight and just send Gleyber to the moon or something because he's not doing anything.
Gleyber, man.
Making this harder than it actually is. But, all right, well, let's get this win and go for this week tomorrow. Have a good night, Pete. Go Yankees.
Thank you, Kyle. Johnny, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about that really quickly when it comes to that play with Gleyber when he rounded third, basically on a full sprint, held up. Basically, what Anthony Volpe is doing there is following his lead. Anthony Volpe is following along, thinking he's going to score, being at third base. I seen some people sit there and they kind of say, well, that's Volpe's fault. Torres is the lead runner in that situation. Torres broke very far around the bag at a full sprint. Then he slowed up, and he was halfway down the line.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to blame Volpe too, I'm sitting there going, okay, that's fine. But that doesn't take fault off of Gleyber Torres here too.
Right.
On that play.
I mean, honestly, I didn't get a good look at the replay. I got a really small look at it and wasn't able to rewatch it and kind of see what happened there. If Gleyber was going hard and he's past halfway and he's almost home, I don't know why he would stop. That sounds pretty weird.
That's what everybody's kind of saying is at that moment, you just got to break. You got to continue to go home. And he actually could have scored. Right.
If you've committed that far and you stop, only bad things can happen because, like you said, the guys behind you are following you. Right. Another thing did Volpe get all the way to third base by the time Gleyber turned around, or where was Volpe?
Oh, yeah, he was almost there. Like he was full breaking also. So I guess when Gleyber stopped, they were dead. They were dead in the water right there. There was nothing they could have done.
Right. I mean, I don't know if Volpe was looking at the third base coach waving him, or if he was looking at Gleyber and reading off of him. If he made it to third the whole way, he probably thought Gleyber was going to go home and score, or he was being waved around, which is confusing if Gleyber were to stop.
Yeah.
It's just a really weird play, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, Gleyber should have either committed and gone all the way and tried to score, or taken a big turnaround third and been back a little more quickly, so Volpe would have a little bit more time to make a decision. But and I didn't get a great look at the replay, so I can't have a really definitive opinion on it. But I mean, unfortunate. Gleyber's it's always Gleyber in these situations, though. Come on, buddy.
all the time, man.
Can we please make things easy, please? Come on.
Do you remember back in the day when A-Rod was struggling really bad? It always seemed like it always came down to A-Rod all the time. Always A-Rod.
And he
whether it was a play in the field, whether it was
exactly
an at-bat, a base run, it was always Alex. It's like, look, it's the saying, right? When it rains, it pours, and it's just piling on Gleyber Torres right now.
When you're struggling, the ball will find you.
Yes.
The plays will always come to you, and you better be ready because you're going to look a fool. Like,
to his credit, he also did make a great play today. So that play in the infield,
the glove flip was nice.
That was a phenomenal play by Gleyber Torres.
And seeing that stuff right there is what's so frustrating about Gleyber sometimes, is because he's a talented guy. He was a top prospect. He's hit 30 plus in the season as a middle infielder, home runs. His last 2 seasons, he's been flirting with an 800 OPS, homers in the mid-20s. He shows flashes on defense. He shows a good arm. He shows nice sliding plays, sometimes diving plays. And it's the stuff in between, the boneheaded stuff in between, that kind of makes you scratch your head and go, why can't this guy play to the high level that he's shown us all the time? Why is it always these little mistakes? So I don't know if it's leadership. I don't know if someone in the clubhouse needs to just grab him by the shoulder and have a talk with him. I don't know if it's fundamentals. Who knows? I mean, obviously, if somebody knew what the problem was with him, they would have fixed him a long time ago. But like you said, it's always him in these situations for some reason. I don't know why.
It's always somehow it ends up being Gleyber Torres again. But you know what? Yankees got to win. I wish they were a little more accountable, but it's who the Yankees are. Let's keep the voicemails going, guys.
This is exactly what it's going to take to win
World Series.
division and ultimately win
Yep.
the World Series.
There it is.
Yes,
If
sir.
we could get this team clicking like this in November and September, American League, watch out.
Hey.
Baseball, watch out.
Hey.
It could be 28 to the Bronx. All right, guys. I'll see you on the post game.
Almost done. Almost done.
And if we win this, guys, going to put us
Yeah, I know
in
that
a
guy in the
tie
background.
with the O's. So let's go.
They're going to highlight it, not me again.
Maybe muting me while you're making the call could be a better idea, Matt. But Matt, I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, look, it's always beautiful when things are going well. You know what I mean? I get it. And another thing too is accountability should never fall off because your team is playing well. I think that's when you kind of pile on the accountability even more so.
Right.
To get the best out of every single day and understand that while you're winning, you know where your talent is. The Yankees see it. Look, that's why we were so upset about what happened in Baltimore. I'm going to keep repeating that because I don't think people fully understand. It's like, oh, but their record, that didn't matter. The fact of the matter is the Yankees have done just about everything right. The one thing we can all sit here and say is they got beat up by Baltimore, 3-4.
Yeah.
Baltimore got the one up on us, and they know it.
It was gut
That's
check
what
time.
I'm saying. And bingo. And that's what pissed me off about that series. But
I mean, that's what you live for. I'm not a professional athlete, but I know Michael Tonkin, who's literally on the Yankees. I played against him in high school. But I mean, these guys live for those moments. The moments.
damn right.
The everyday regular season stuff kind of gets boring after a while. Not boring, but the guys are kind of going through the motions at some point, like in July. It's those rivalry matchups, those divisional rivalries, the guys that own you. I mean, those are the ones you really get up for as a pro. And that's why we put so much emphasis on that Baltimore series, because that was the one where you look yourself in the mirror and go, show that you're a big man today. And the Yankees lost 3 out of 4. So that was an attention grabber. We could, if we split that or even won 3 out of 4, we'd be a few more games higher than them in the division than we are right now. So those are things you look back on in September and wish, damn, I wish we would have at least split that series, or we could have won 3 out of 4 and we could have been a couple ahead of them in September. So if we keep bringing up the Orioles series, that's why, because it's a little bit more important than some of the other games against the Brewers.
Yep, of course. No, you're 100% correct. Let's keep the voicemails going, guys. We got my guy, Kev Boogie.
What's good,
Kev Boogie, that's the man right there.
And Gabagool.
Over here.
It's your boy, Kev Boogie. And I am just so happy because the Yankees literally played the Astros today. And I don't know what y'all saw today, but I didn't see a baseball game. I saw an ass whooping. The Yankees went and got a fucking split, and they bent the Astros over, paused, and they said, I told y'all, stay away from those damn trash cans, just whooping them. And how about Judge? Oh, he's hot. Pause on that, too. He's back, and he's looking great. The offense is clicking on all cylinders, and once again, today, Carlos Rodón. Beautiful pitch.
Oh, I love the rolled R's there, baby. Listen to that.
I'm so glad. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go.
Hey, that's my guy, man. That is my guy.
That's that man right there.
My friggin' guy. Okay, that is my guy all day, every day. And look, I think we got a little. You guys know if there's something with Carlos Rodón, I gotta show it. I have no option, but I have to show it.
Is this the roar?
This was the roar. And I said he's going to shake Yankee Stadium. And man, oh man, did he. There's the punch out. There he is.
Show me that fire.
That's the
Rodón roar.
That's the one that we talk about a lot. That was the guy we saw in San Francisco. So seeing a little more of him, I'm always.
Love the passion. Love the energy.
Yeah, man. I'm always cool with it. Let's keep it going, man.
Hey, Pete, it's Felice again.
Felice!
Just calling to say what a game. I was on pins and needles. Gleyber, I don't know which way to go on him, whether it's to be, happy or not trust him. At this point, I still don't trust him yet. Okay. Don't know if he should still be a Yankee. But great game. Thank God for your show, Pete, because I was trying to watch it on Prime while listening to you, and Prime kept kicking me off. So that's how much it goes to pay for prime TV these days. I'll stick with you any time of the year.
Absolutely.
Love
Absolutely.
you guys. Bye.
God bless you, Felice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And of course, say hi to my good friend Fast Eddie for me. They're going to be there. So Felice and Fast Eddie, September 14th, of course. Is a great part of our amazing family.
Absolutely.
Keep the voicemails going, guys.
AP is probably a good win for the Yankees, but I am just as fed up with Gleyber Torres as everybody is. Literally, Gleyber Torres is just another example of Josh Donaldson, Joey Gallo, and Aaron Hicks.
Damn.
They're all lazy. They're all just there to pick up a paycheck and literally go. What's the point in having Torres in this team? If he's just going to be a waste? I mean, we got rid of Hicks, Gallo, and Donaldson. Why can't we do the same with Gleyber? Gleyber is just a waste of space.
I appreciate you, my guy. I'll be quick on this one.
Yeah.
Gleyber's not lazy. I'll say it. He's a professional athlete. The guy trains very, very hard. Yes, there's some lackadaisical plays. I get it. I'm not defending him in any way based off his performance. I'm simply saying I don't think this is not a Joey Gallo. This is not a Donaldson or none of that. I disagree on that side.
I mean, he's just really quick. He's 27 and he still has some value. So let's say Peraza's crushing, or there's someone that the Yankees can get on the trade market, and someone asks about Gleyber this July before he is a free agent next year, they can get some value back for him. So you can't just DFA him like Donaldson or Hicks, because there's still some value there, even though he's struggling. You look at the last 2 seasons he put together before this year. He's only 27. He's been a top prospect. There is still some promise there. Maybe not right now, but I mean, there's always someone out there that's going to ask about him. So you can't DFA him or cut him just yet.
No doubt about it. And we typically get this guy calling in when it's all rise, but we got a call from Simon. Here we go.
Hey,
Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista in New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? I just wanted to say something to everybody out there in Yankee land. I don't want to hear any more negative talk about my gift from God, because what he did tonight, a home run, a double, he is out of his slump and he's back, folks. All right? Yep. Aaron Judge is back. That's why I say he's a gift from God. And all you people who doubted the master must now go to your favorite restaurant and order a plate of crow. All right? And when you eat that crow, remember when Uncle Simon says, Aaron Judge is a gift from God, I mean Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Yeah. Well, you have a good night, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Happy Mother's Day coming up pretty soon to all you mothers out there as well, and to mine as well. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. Simon out. Bye, Pete.
Man, let me tell you, that's a good one. Simon, that might be one of Simon's best that we have had so far. That truly might be one of the best ones from you, Simon. So I tip my cap to you, my friend.
100%. As someone who's been a almost daily sports talk radio listener for the last decade plus, he is a professional radio show call-in guest.
Oh, he's on. I was no joke.
I was on like every
I was
time.
In a car one day driving. No, I'm not even joking. And I recorded. I actually got the team to go look it up and find it. I'm listening to WFAN. We got Simon from Bella Vista. Hey, how you doing? This is Simon from New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? He comes in the same exact way. He's a professional.
He's so good. I love it so much.
He's so good.
Oh, Pete, Johnny, NYYU fam. Uncle Dom here.
What is up?
Los was shoving, and he's got that little battery on his shoulder like the old Robert Conway commercial. I dare you. The gunslinger mentality. That's what I want to see, baby. That's the man I want to see. The big boys doing what they do. First time I can remember Stanton, Judge, and Soto all going long, man. And listen, Elvis once said, always leave him one more. So last night I was a little low because it was 10-3. Tonight, because it's a series win and we're going for the sweep, throw that over! Yankees win! Yankees win! These Stros are not your mother's Stros. They're just the trash cans. That's all. Good night, guys.
Uncle Dom, we appreciate you, my guy. Uncle Dom.
That's top shelf energy right there.
He always got it. He always got it going on. Let's see.
Gleyber is fucking ass, bro.
every time.
The guy runs like he's ass. The guy wakes up and he's ass. Everything he fucking does is ass. The guy couldn't eat fucking dinner without being ass. I don't know how Boone does not watch this guy and go, man, this guy is straight up ass.
Lot ass.
Another big win by the Yankees, but put Gleyber's ass on the bench because he's just straight ass.
That's a lot of ass. That's a lot of ass.
Lot of ass.
That's a lot of ass, folks. Here we go, guys. Let's get to DJ Stelio.
Yeah, what up, Subminetti and Johnny Bravo? It's the one and only Fanny Nibble.
What is up?
With the book calling in again. How you doing? 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 Yo, Pete, yo, Johnny, how you doing, guys?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing over here?
Man, not bad. Then again, it is against the Tigers and the Astros, so. Nah, let me stop, man. 5 wins is 5 wins, whether you like it or not. Let's go for the sweep tomorrow, man. Also, another thing, I don't know if you guys talked about the Wilson Contreras fractured arm incident with St. Louis and the Mets. But, I want to hear you guys' thoughts about that. Before I go, let me hit you guys with a little jokey joke. So, you're American when you go into the bathroom, and you're American when you come out. Do you know what you are while you're inside the bathroom? European. Gotta go see.
God, this guy. He got a book.
That was top shelf from him. That was a good one. I like that one a lot. I would have never guessed that.
He's got a book. I mean, that's all I can say is he got a book. You know, about the Wilson Contreras play, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't went around and digging for this. I obviously saw it. I haven't looked into it. Somebody in the chat said that the Cardinals asked him to move up in the box to steal more strikes. I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. So
I think it's a little bit of both.
I don't know much else of what exactly happened there, but unfortunately, he has a fractured arm, which absolutely sucks.
Yeah, I mean, in today's day and age, these guys are throwing harder than ever. So the way you kind of try to counteract that and see the ball longer as a hitter is you get your back foot on that back line of the batter's box. You try to get as far back in the box as you can. So I think there is a little bit of both. The batters are really far back in the box, and the catchers are moved up a little bit, trying to steal strikes with all the framing stuff that's going on. So I don't know if there's some league rule that's going to have to come down, or maybe catchers need to start wearing some type of shield protector on their forearms right there. But it's going to be one of those things where it's going to keep happening as hitters move further back in the box and as catchers move further up to try to steal strikes. This might be something we see pretty often here. So I think we've seen Judge do it a couple times this year.
Yeah.
And a couple other situations where we've had it feels like we've had a more catcher's interference than usual this year. So the league might have to come down and just like they did with the Buster Posey thing when he got crashed into and tore up his knee and stuff. So we'll see. I mean, it's really tough for Contreras because he's one of the better hitting catchers in baseball. But look painful as hell, man. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No doubt about it. Guys, tomorrow, Marcus Stroman will go for the sweep. And mind you, it's a weird time. I believe it's a 5 o'clock start time here on the East Coast.
Yeah, 2 for me.
2 o'clock for you. So kind of an odd start time tomorrow. But guys, we'll have it covered for you right here. Cool thing is, we'll also have NYYST live tomorrow night. So you'll have GameSZN live. If that runs a little late, we'll go right to NYYST. We'll have time for the postgame, NYYST. We'll go right into it. But here's the best news. Monday, we have Knights at the Round Table making a return.
Love it.
So
love it.
Be ready for that, guys. Yankees are off on Monday, but we're not off on Monday. We got a whole month and a half almost of Yankee baseball to go over.
Let's go.
So it's going to be an awesome time. You guys will all be there. I know it. Smack that like button before you leave. I don't know if anybody noticed. The template is different. I made everything a little larger, a little more. Everybody in the chat. I was waiting to see. Can anybody notice it? Will anybody?
A couple of people did. I saw it.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So a couple of people did notice it. All right.
Saw people.
I'm a little picky. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
But
the template master always got the templates dialed.
I try. I try. Yankees win 9-4. The New York Yankees are 25-13.
Keep going. Keep going. It's a long season.
With that being said, guys, peace, baby. We are out. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.
9 straight against the Astros, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Put too high, ain't coming down. You see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, so I'm running numbers up. Lucky that I'm strolling up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah, numbers crack the billy. Yeah, don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar.